Robbie Thompson and Eduardo Pansica continue to build the new Suicide Squad as the team are sent after Bolt, the young Australian speedster from the Titans Academy, setting up a series of events to ensure her capture before she can retreat into the secure walls of Titan's Tower. Robbie Thompson continues his fun take on the Suicide Squad and injects a little bit of Ocean's 11 this issue, imparting the issue with that trope of the team's mission getting explained as we see it play out, with each member having a specific role in that mission. It's a trope I like when it's employed well, and Thompson uses it really well here, showcasing what each member of the team does and where they fit in to the squad. A lot of the focus was also on Superboy, with the writer directly referencing that yes, the boy's history and past is filled with holes and missing parts that both we the reader don't know and that he the character doesn't even know, and it maybe looks like we'll fill in the blank spaces at some point in future issues. The continued butting of heads between Connor and Peacemaker continues, and Peacemaker even took a stand against Waller, working behind her back because of course he is. He thinks he's in charge and thinks he's doing all of this for peace, which he really isn't, even though he thinks he is, and that's what I really like about Peacemaker. He's an interesting kind of one-note character in that all he wants to do is bring peace, no matter the cost. Eduardo Pansica continues his lively and lovely artwork, giving us a good combo of action and drama. He also got more Red Shirt squad members to design in Keymaster and Branch, a design I actually really like since it's just a depressed tree with a human face. He also transitioned Rafa Sandoval's Titans designs to his own style really well, and they matched up perfectly with that book. Suicide Squad issue 3 was another really great installment in Waller's plot to make the perfect Suicide Squad. I enjoyed we got more team drama from Peacemaker and Superboy, who also gets a great big piece of the issue devoted to his rocky history in continuity, which looks like it will be definitely followed up in later issues after the Titans crossover. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10. Suicide Squad issue 3 finds Nocturna telling Waller all about Connor Kent and how he was created in the wake of Superman's death, and after Superman came back to life, he joined Young Justice and then Teen Titans, and now the useless Boy Scout is on the Suicide Squad, and that's the only part Nocturna doesn't understand. Waller says that it's classified, knowing Nocturna used her glamour on Connor and got him talking, asking if the boy is cleared for duty, and has no issue with Peacemaker. Nocturna says that everyone hates Peacemaker, but the boy is cleared to screw things up for them again. Waller tells her to head back to her cell and that in time she'll see that Connor is meant to lead this team, so they need to listen to him or say goodbye to her head. Inside, Calibra knows that Nocturna used her magic on Superboy, saying the woman doesn't need her glamour to talk to her. Nocturna reminds herself to get the hell out of that hell pit as the arriving Peacemaker says that there is no way out, but he can make her life better, telling her to meet him in the laundry room, reminding her that everyone likes him. Calibra meanwhile meets with Waller, who says that she did well in their first mission, but that doesn't mean she gets to go home just yet, like the metahuman thinks. Waller says that she needs her to keep an eye on someone for the next mission, and Calibra thinks she means Superboy, but it's someone else who needs to learn how to play well with others. Waller shows Calibra William Cobb, who has killed 2 more guards. The woman says that maybe she should just kill Cobb and save them all the nightmares, but Waller says that they need talent to remember, and until that happens, he's Calibra's responsibility, and if she fails, she'll be killed. Waller leaves Calibra with Cobb, with the woman saying that Waller is much worse once they get to know her. Nocturna meanwhile meets with Peacemaker, who's busy getting changed in the laundry room. The man says that he messed with the frequency of the spy units used to hear them, so Waller cannot hear what they say, but she can still see them. Peacemaker knows what Nocturna told her about Superboy, but wants to know what she didn't tell Waller. Nocturna wants to know what's in it for her, making Peacemaker know that there definitely was more than what she was saying. Nocturna says that with her glamour, she gets a vibe from people when she uses it, but with Superboy, she knows he's not all there, and when she was asking him about his past, it was as if he was reading a Wikipedia article, meaning something is wrong with Superboy. Peacemaker knows he's just a symptom of a larger problem, that Waller is lying to them, and if this gets in the way of his and the squad's mission, and in the way of peace, then Amanda Waller will have a problem with him. Calibra comes by, hoping this meeting she stumbled upon doesn't mess with the Superboy Nocturna ship she's got going. The woman says that Waller wants them all in the Situation Room room and Peacemaker in her office. The team move out as Peacemaker tells Nocturna to keep working on Superboy and he'll take care of her. Peacemaker heads to Waller's office, learning that they are going after a kid. Waller hopes that he's not going soft, but the man wants the file, asking what makes her special compared to the others on Titan Island. Waller says that she's one of the fastest metahumans on the planet, wanting him to assemble the team, reminding Peacemaker that this isn't his mission, it's her mission, and he's only running point, nothing more. Waller's files detail the speedster Bolt, who only has bursts of speed and can't run continuously fast like the Flash, and they will use that to their advantage since Waller made a deal with Bolt and tonight they are going to hold her to it. Bolt meanwhile is out with some fellow students of Titan's Academy catching a movie, but some think that they need to go home thanks to the curfew and homework they have. Waller talks the team through the mission, telling them that Titan's tower is full of high level security, meaning they need to catch Bolt out in the open, and luckily the students have a standing movie night, and after every movie, Bolt goes for a run, so they have a short window to get her before she makes it back to the tower. Waller says that Nocturna will deal with the students since they have been curious as to where Bolt goes after the movies. Bolt gets ready for her run and the students all wonder where she goes as Nocturna watches them from a nearby roof, using her powers to get them to want to go home. Waller tells Calibra she's up next, knowing that the woman needs to make some noise and distract Bolt. Calibra gets to work and Bolt feels the metahuman's huge shockwaves, going to check it out. Waller knows that once Bolt heads in Calibra's direction, they will only have seconds, but that's enough time for the new team members to step up and step in. The new team members, Keymaster and Branch, will use portals when Bolt enters the alley, meaning that she'll run through it and into a cell. Peacemaker makes a joke about Spinal Tap on behalf of Keymaster's expense as he talks to Branch, who says he shouldn't be there since he's just an experiment, not a criminal, and now he can hear plants. Waller says that he'll do fine since all he needs to do is create a tripwire that Bolt won't see. Peacemaker isn't happy with their plan to trip Bolt up, wondering what happens if she runs. The arriving Superboy says that he will deal with it, wanting to know if Peacemaker has a problem with him. The team gear up and head through Keymaster's portals, getting to work with Branch putting out his tripwire and Keymaster setting up his portal, but he plans on using it to escape the team. Peacemaker warns him that if he does that, Waller will detonate the explosive in his neck, but it's too late as the bomb goes off, killing the man as Bolt arrives, horrified at the sight. Superboy arrives, making her relieved, but Connor, who arrives at super speed, tells her on a different audio frequency that Waller can't hear to run. The Suicide Squad descend on their target however, and Bolt uses her burst of speed to dodge all of the team members, escaping down the alleyway. Waller knows that she's long gone now, thinking Superboy had some words with her. Peacemaker wants to move to Plan C, which is storming Titan's Academy, but Connor and Calibra both know that's not happening. Nocturna meanwhile confirms Bolt returned to the Academy as Peacemaker hits Branch, wanting to kill him before Waller can. Connor tells him to go easy on the man, but Peacemaker demands he show some discipline when suddenly Peacemaker is assaulted by a man in black, who kicks and punches the anti-hero around the rooftop, saying that if he wants to lead this team, he's got to be 3 steps ahead. The being is Red X, who knows that if the team want to break into Titan's Academy, they need to tell Waller to listen to him.